the idea is having so much data. One of the challenges is making sense of all this type of data, not either for clinical purposes or even from a research component, right? Like what do you even do with all these ACTs and Gs, right? Is Do you have a program in place to leverage new tool sets to make sense of the data? Like how do you go about doing that, especially since it's just such a huge area of potential exploration? And also from you know in tandem with that, Britt, I'm curious, do you use any sort of AI or generative tools for your evidence generation efforts as well?
Yeah, that's a great question. I'll start, and Trish, if you have anything to add, feel free to jump in. We do invest in AI technology, as you mentioned, Lester, right? Like that's the challenge of big data is it's very complex, and how can we pull out the patterns of meaningful information from that data? And that's what machine learning and AI is very good at doing. We do have AI tools that we use today for our analysis for clinical care and doing genome analysis, helping us, really look at the constellation of symptoms as well as, what's been found in patients previously published in literature versus the patients that we have that we're analyzing their genome in front of us, and helping us pull and rank those genes of interest that are probably, most contributing potentially to that individual's symptoms that they have. Now, we always keep a human in the loop there. I think that's very important to be looking at it, right, with the expertise that we have of clinical experts that have been, analyzing genomic data for many years. But it helps us be more efficient, right, in our processes. It helps us really focus on the things that we need to that are more complex. And we've been looking at other ways to employ AI technology and have started looking at natural language processing algorithms to help mine the clinical records that are coming in, right, and pull out the relevant features for those patients. And we have a team that's also looking at that abstraction. So we're still at the stage using I think it's the best blend of both worlds of AI technologies and humans there. And I could see this coming future with evidence generation strategies as well. For some of the current research studies we have right now, we're not, directly using AI to mine the data, but that's definitely something that we'll be looking into.
And I'll just tag on that, re-emphasizing what Britt said. I think a lot of people are familiar with AI through popular tools like ChatGPT. That is something that is designed to please the human user and find them an answer no matter what. And so you kind of end up with stories of things that ChatGPT made up just in order to answer the question. That's not the kind of AI that we utilize here. It really is about pattern recognition and surfacing the right information for that right patient to the right moment to our human experts, which I've outlined before are hundreds of PhDs and genetic counselors and ACMG certified individuals who are really ensuring that we're getting the right answer. And AI is just helping them sort through the 3 billion pieces of data that have come out of that. On the market access side, we're also utilizing, exploring how to utilize AI to help our communications with our payer audiences. The payers want to make sure that the right people are getting this test. And right now, because of the diagnostic odyssey, many of the patients are still on, they've got lots of medical records spanning years. It's not uncommon for us to get 50 pages worth of information, of visit after visit, of
Wow.
intervention after intervention, MRIs, CT scans, EEGs, etc. And it's very difficult for the people that are doing prior authorization or claim review at a payer to go through all of that information. So we are exploring how to utilize AI to not only help with our clinical team that is extracting those terms for use in the laboratory, but to help point to the payer that on page 43, you're going to see XYZ that demonstrates the criteria in your policy is met.